Hello, Taurus. So I'm using a different orientation so you can see the cards better. Hopefully it will help because I'm using a different type of spread. But what I want to say first and foremost is there's a lot of scorpionic energy in your reading. There's 1, 2, 3 scorpionic cards. So what is Scorpio energy? It's about um, my understanding of it is it's about other people's money, inheritance, um, death, sex, taxes, rebirth, endings, that kind of thing. So this could play a part in what's going on. We do have one Cancer card, Cancerian energy. And what is Cancerian energy? That's about roots, stability, home, hoarding, sentimentalness, anything like that. So again, just something to keep in mind. Those energies are here. So to begin with, the first card that we have for the present position is the King of Cups, which it talks to me about emotional intelligence, okay? This is someone trying to be emotionally intelligent. But I'm going to also say from my own experience in the past, the King of Cups can also talk about a guilty conscience. It also can talk about staged events. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Somebody may have done this to you, or you may have done this to someone else. And then we go on to what is your challenge? Your challenge is equal give and take. Maybe you have a guilty conscience that you have not given as much as you could. Or maybe you have a guilty conscience about a payoff or generosity. Even this also even could be coercion of some sort. And the story will be different for everyone, so I'm not going to say which one it is, okay? That's something for you to decipher. Your conscience knows, otherwise the King of Cups would not be there. So in the past position, we have the Ten of Swords. This is backstabbing. But this one also has an element of vanity, like, oh, look at me, I've been backstabbed. So there's some sort of vanity related to this backstabbing. And you know what? That makes sense. A staged event. If that's the case. But either way, the past position, there's backstabbing. For some of you, you noticed or saw someone being backstabbed. Or somebody noticed and saw you being backstabbed. But it's like, oh, look, I've been backstabbed. I can't move. Look at me. And I'm not making fun. I'm just saying we all kind of have that tendency. We want people to see that we've been backstabbed because we don't want the other person to get away with it, okay? So don't take this as I'm, saying like you're faking it or something like that. That's not at all what I'm saying, or that they're faking it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there was a need for it to be publicly known in some way. What's the future? Seven of Swords. This is not looking good. Seven of Swords is somebody trying to get one over on somebody else. But I will tell you, whoever it was, there's evidence left behind. No matter how slick this person thinks they are. There's this person that is not playing fair. We'll just say that. Regarding some choices that need to be made. So, what is the goal or the aspiration for Taurus? A transformation. So, all of this backstabbing, vanity, trying to get one over on someone, now you want to transform it, or you want to end it. And again, I'm seeing another reference to like wanting recognition. Somebody here is wanting recognition. Maybe even got recognition. And then we go to the subconscious. You're expecting a tower moment, or you were expecting a tower moment. What's a tower moment? It could be an eviction. It doesn't have to be. It could be a fire, a storm. But likely it's not those things. But I'm just saying, on the extreme, it could be that. But whatever is not built on a solid foundation, and you know that this situation is not built on a solid foundation, crumbles. But you're trying to prevent that. You see it coming, but you're trying to prevent it. Which, you know, I guess I'll leave that alone so that I'm not preaching through the whole the whole reading. But let's just say that, okay? Like, it's not on a sturdy foundation, and you know it. And then we go on to the advice card. The advice card is the Chariot. The Chariot is seen as a victory, but is it? Because you see, there's a dark horse and a white horse, and they're going in different directions, and the person driving the chariot is having trouble controlling it. There also could be absence of clarity of mind, panic, that type of thing. Because the reason I say it's a victory card, but is it, is because if you're conflicted about it, is it a victory? And that's further illustrated by external influences. Your external influences show up as the Page of Swords, paranoia, looking back at the past, fearfulness, maybe even spying, snooping. Is that a victory? The next card is the hopes and the fears. So either you're hopeful a choice will be made, or you're fearful that a choice is going to be made. But what I am seeing is that you need to make a choice, but you're pretending to see that you don't need to make a choice. You're pretending not to see that you need to make this choice. You're pretending that you don't see things. You're keeping yourself still. You're not moving. You are, how do I explain this? You're holding yourself back, for one thing. Your indecisiveness does not translate well in this reading. You're trying to protect yourself. Some of you, now to be fair, some of you may have issues with your heart, but for others it just may be that you're trying to protect your proverbial heart, right? And keep the peace. So what's the outcome? It's the Three of Cups. That's celebration. It's a reunion. But be mindful, it can also be gossip. For some, it could involve sisters or just a group of women. For some of you, it could be that, like, you wanted this equal give and take, but when somebody gave it to you, you backstabbed it and tried to get one over on them, or vice versa. But because of some type of ending or transformation and fear of a tower, even though you're conflicted and paranoid, you chose to reunite with someone. Is that a victory? Yeah. Because even at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords, which is like paranoia, walking on eggshells. You have intuition about a situation, but you're ignoring your intuition, which is never a good thing for Taurus, because Taurus is very, very, in my opinion, psychic. Anyway, so let's go through the numbers here. Roots, stability, home. We talked about that. Some type of ending, which will lead to a new beginning. There's some sort of issue with daily duties or how you take care of yourself, your daily routine, your health. Divine timing, divine intervention. That's there twice. Nope, make that 3 times. But I can also see that your finances are being affected in some shape or form, and that's why you think you're victorious. But there may be an issue regarding contracts, agreements, negotiations, communications that really need to be resolved here. Maybe we're not going about getting the things that we need in the correct way, or someone in your situation is doing that. Either way, I'm just going to say, Taurus, do not ignore your intuition. Bye, guys.